we have some questions that I don't know if I have an answer to around this issue, actually. And one of them was from George, and he said, assuming transing the kids becomes globally banned within a few years, how do you think the gender people like that will react? I have a feeling a large part will still hang on and exclaim how all these far right governments led to taking away the gender kids' life saving healthcare.
I think the cognitive dissonance will be extreme. I think I think people will dig in. I think a certain subset will dig in, and then some others will be really angry. I think the trial lawyers are going to make bank, and a lot of people who had this done to them will, have this sad, not really compensation of just getting a giant payout from who did this to them. So I think some people will fall into that channel of just suing about it. A subset will just detransition, the ones who haven't gone too far into it, and then some will dig in. I wonder about the parents who eagerly did this to their kids. I wonder how they will process it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the wokes, the progressives or whatever will try to, cling
Mhm.
to the trans charade, but I just don't think it'll work. I just don't think any of this is working on people anymore. So I think that some people said, I posted on Twitter something along the lines of, that I mentioned this earlier, Canada won't have the balls to cling to the transing of kids after this executive order and, the charade is over. And some people, I think, responded were like, yeah, if a conservative government wins, but not if the liberals stay in power, not if Justin Trudeau has anything to do with it. Justin Trudeau doesn't have anything to do with anything anymore. He's out. If the liberals stay in power, then yeah, they might try to maintain this. I still don't think that the Liberal Party is going to win the election after all of they've done. If Canada votes the liberals back into power again, then Canada can fucking self. Like, if you guys are so
Yeah.
fucking stupid after all that the Liberal Party has done, that you vote them back into power, then you deserve what you get, and everyone who doesn't agree should, I don't know, move. Like, that's Canada's
Mhm.
done for. If they keep doing this to themselves, you're not paying attention at all.
Mhm.
Like,
We'll
and
see.
this is about the sterilization of and the mutilation of kids. And all of the liberals
Exactly.
and the
Yeah.
progressives who keep coming after me and you and, people like us who are, how can you call yourself a feminist and vote for these like anti-woman, yada, yada, yada. And it's just, first of all, it's not as simple as that, but I'm sorry, this is a really big issue. This is about destroying kids' lives. This is unethical. This is criminal. This is
It's absolutely
criminal. What they're
criminal.
doing is criminal. Don't vote for a government that is okay with this or that promotes it.
Mhm.
Like, this isn't that complicated. It's wrong. There's
It,
nothing about this that is like acceptable. They're
yeah,
minors.
it's wrong. It's malpractice. It's beyond malpractice. It's
Yeah.
evil. This is really an evil thing to do to somebody. Um, these kids will never have a normal life. They never have a shot at a normal life. They are lifelong pharmaceutical dependents. They're infertile. But the same people pushing this don't have a problem with surrogacy and the egg market, the human gamete market. They're all into that. So they're like, they're not really infertile. They can always use a surrogate. It's just it really is a split. Like, I don't know how there could ever be any common ground. And I just hope more people are swinging towards sanity and don't want this to continue. But I don't know. I think the true believers are just going to dig in harder and harder.
Too
The other,
bad. Too
the
bad.
other,
I don't think
yeah.
anybody cares about them anymore. I think that they've always been a minority, and now it's going to become glaringly obvious what a minority these crazy people are.
Mhm.